Good morning, gamers. It's me, Mario, your average Canadian gamer. I hope you have a fantastic day today, and this is the first live stream of me doing some daily news about gaming. And I need to shut off my notifications. I just noticed that. We will do that here. Why is this not coming up? Come on. Come on. It's not even working. Whatever. That's okay. Let's get back in. Anyways, so this will be a new segment where I do, like I said, news, any news related to gaming, and we can talk about it live here. We can talk about what we think about what's coming up in the world of gaming. Alright, let's begin. We'll start out with, we'll go to Looper and see what they have, anything new. We'll do anything within the last, let's go back. Let's start here actually. Latest news, anime and, let's go to gaming, sorry. Okay, there's nothing new from them for today, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do like 24, the news from the last 24 hours. So if there's not news from the last 24 hours, I'm not gonna do it. This I'll just leave on that. And Sega's Mysterious New RPG in Shin Chronicle. Let's check out that. What's that it's saying here? And yes, it's still only coming to mobile devices. I don't know much about this game, but okay. Sega has lifted the lid on details of its all-new mobile RPG, Shin Chronicle. Teased a few weeks back, Shin Chronicle is headed to iOS and Android devices on December 15 in Japan. Pre-registration has just opened. Allow, okay. And allow. Oh my. Okay, enough of that crap. Okay. Where were we here? Pre-registration has just opened at the respective app stores, although a Western release has not yet been detailed. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna come watch the trailer. Really, I don't want to get copyright claims, so I'm not watching any videos yet. I'm not sure if that will give me copyright strikes. So, anyways, some kind of RPG, eh? Okay. Cool. Maybe we'll check that out sometime. I'll do maybe some mobile games later. I don't know. Play some of them on the channel. Alright, what's next on this? A Boy and His Blob is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. Okay, I've played that game before on the Wii. Is it the same game? Let's see here. Boy and His Blob is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. If you missed it the first time around, yeah, so it's the same game as the Nintendo Wii version, I think. Let's kind of go through this quicker here. Yeah, I don't think they're changing it any. I don't see anything here. You can watch this later and pause it if you want and read all this, but I'm just gonna browse through it real quick and see if there's anything. No. Yeah, okay. I'm not signing up right now. Okay. So, Elder Scrolls Online, Gates of Oblivion. Stop asking me for that right now. I will do that later. Alright. That's coming out next month. I don't play the games, so I don't know much about it. Again, I'm just going to quickly go through this and look at it. I guess that's cool for any of you guys that are into it, but for me, I don't know much about it. Maybe you guys can tell me more about this game. I've never played much of Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, I got a little bit of it. I have played a little, but not much, so I don't know too much about it yet. Alright, let's get on to this. Sony offers UK, PS5 players 2 free game trials, but there's a twist. Death Stranding Director's Cut or Sackboy: A Big Adventure? Which would you choose? Sony is offering free trials for the 2 PS5 games, Death Stranding Director's Cut and Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Right now it looks as though the free samples are only available in the UK, and the amount of time you'll get depends upon which game you fancy. Okay. Oh well, that's whatever. Cool. What's next here? Okay, that's it for this one, this channel, that one there. What's in GameSpot? Nothing new, eh? So back. Check out Eurogamer. 35 minutes ago. Forewarned. Could be VR. Scariest what? Scariest game yet. I haven't done any VR. That's something I would love to get into sometime. How about you guys? Have any of you done any VR games? I haven't had the pleasure to. I never had VR system, anything that had VR, so I wouldn't have the chance. Okay, I don't know much about this stuff yet. We'll forewarn shares a lot of similarities with Phasmophobia, but rather than hunting for ghosts in a suburban setting, in Forewarned, you're tasked with exploring cursed Egyptian tombs in order to find relics that belong to evil spirits called the Magi. Sounds like it could be alright. Anyway, we'll just scroll through this a bit more. You could read it if you want later. Then I'm going to go on to the next thing. Let's see. Oh, Halo Infinite news. Let's see. Halo Infinite's Warthog is a little buggy. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I think they're saying, yeah, okay. I'm having a blast playing Halo Infinite's big team battle mode this weekend. I'm also having a blast watching some of the silly bugs that have emerged from the shooter's technical preview. Before I go on, I want to stress that Halo Infinite runs beautifully on Xbox Series S, and pretty much all games have been free of glitches and bugs, but I just had to cover this particular bug because, well, it's so cute and funny. What happened? There's an odd bug in the game right now that appears to shrink some of the vehicles down to child size. Really? Here are some examples that have emerged since last weekend, starting with a tiny warthog, Halo Kart style. Or Halo Kart, anyone? Oh, that's hilarious. We'll try to watch this little clip and see. Just gotta see this. Should be okay watching this.
Oh my! Why is the warthog tiny? What?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's so small.
Okay, enough of that. I don't want to get a copyright claim or anything. Choo Charles is a horror game in which you fight an evil spider train named Charles, an old train of your own. Okay. Let's see what that's about. I never heard of that either. Well, I never seen a horror game like this before. Choo Charles is an open world horror game in which you fight an evil spider train named Charles with an old train of your own. You upgrade your train over time and you navigate an island. The only problem is Charles is a constant threat. The announcement trailer is below. Okay, I don't... Yeah, again, I don't want to... Well, let's do this. Let's see what happens. Watch this. Interesting. Wow, okay. That's different. I don't know. I might try that when it comes out. I don't know. What do you guys think? Depends on if it's free on Game Pass, I think, because I don't think I would buy that. Maybe. We'll have to see. Wow, okay. So you just upgrade your train. Interesting. That is different, that's for sure. Okay. GTA reverse, what does it say? Reverse engineering fan projects pulled offline for a second time after yet another Take-Two takedown. High-profile Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City reverse engineering fan projects were pulled offline for a second time after yet another Take-Two takedown. The GTA 3 and Vice City reverse engineering fan projects, known as RE3 and REVC, were first hit by a DMCA takedown in February, with Rockstar parent company Take-Two claiming copyright infringement. Yeah. I don't know about these projects either, but... Interesting. Alright, next. FIFA. I'm not a sports person, but okay. Not really, usually. FIFA 22 Ultimate Team sells anime cosmetics now. Really? With FIFA 22, EA is trying a bunch of new stuff. And part of it is selling the kind of cosmetic items we've not seen in a football series before. FIFA 22, football they call it because this is Eurogamer, yeah. That's soccer here, obviously, but you Europeans call it soccer, or football, we call it soccer. FIFA 22 launched proper yesterday. And with that global release came the first cosmetic items in the game, in the store. Okay. Next. What is next? Okay. The Medium on PS5. What about that? I've played that game on the Xbox, though. The Medium on PS5 shows big differences compared to the Xbox Series X. Really, reduced graphic settings versus higher resolution and performance. The Medium is an interesting game for sure. One we've covered in the past on both Xbox Series consoles and PCs. But I must admit, going into this one, I didn't expect the PlayStation 5 port to see so many changes from the existing console versions. Just about every multi-platform project we've seen so far on the new wave of consoles has been effective feature parity between Series X and PS5 because, after all, there are very similar machines at the architectural level. However, with the Medium, Bloober Studio appears to have rebalanced the game to produce something very similar but also quite different to the original Xbox, or the Series X release. We'll get to the tweaked visuals shortly, but beyond the graphical revamp, there are DualSense controller features added to rain, wind, and other atmospheric effects are mapped to haptics. While some dialogue and effects are routed through the controller speaker, there's also gyro aiming when investigating objects. It's nice to see these features added, but only the haptic appealed to me, really. I don't even have a PS5 yet at all, so I wouldn't be able to try that version, but maybe in the future. Anyway, let's go next. What else is going on? Let's go to the next channel. We're on, what, Eurogamer, so we're going to go back. We're going to Engadget. What are they saying here? Well, that's not gaming news. Let's go back. We want anything gaming related here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's go back. And Kotato. I don't know how to say that. Kotaku, I guess. Kotaku? Anyways. And they're just talking about that other game that we already looked at. I'm not going to look at that again. Okay, so everything that's happened since the lawsuit was filed with Blizzard. I didn't know they had a lawsuit. I'm going to look into this here. What's going on here? Scroll. Everything that has happened since the Activision Blizzard lawsuit was filed. The ongoing lawsuit against Activision Blizzard has made public some truly terrible and horrendous behavior that occurred across multiple studios and offices. Many women were allegedly sexually harassed, assaulted, and psychologically traumatized, while the folks in power at the companies involved seemingly did little to stop or limit this behavior. The lawsuit was filed on July 20th by California Department on Fair Employment and Housing after years-long investigation turned up stories of multiple women suffering daily harassment and abuse while working at Activision Blizzard. Wow. Since it was filed, the fallout has been widespread, with former and current employees stepping forward to share more stories of abuse, offer apologies to those who were hurt, or attempt to distance themselves from the whole thing. Devs and workers at the other studios have also begun to speak up and share their thoughts and pain too. It's been an awful, disturbing, and eye-opening past few weeks, and to help you get caught up with what happened since the lawsuit, we've rounded up all the coverage in one place. As this is an ongoing situation, we expect more stories about this lawsuit. Its fallout will come in the near future, so we plan on updating this post with new stories as we move forward. Alright. Well, I don't need to hear more about that. That's horrible, though. Yeah. I didn't know about that. Next. Xbox, what's this about? Xbox head explains console shortages will continue into 2022. Yeah, we've already heard this stuff before. I've heard it's going to go into like 2023 because of those chip shortages, right? Semiconductors. So yeah, don't need to read that. I already heard. Well, yeah, I'll scroll through it for you guys can read it later. But yeah, I've already read and heard about this before. Yeah. Okay. You guys can pause that later if you want after the live stream to read that if you want, all that stuff. But yeah, it's the whole chip shortage is affecting everybody. Just gonna have a drink of coffee here. And okay. What's this? Well, that's yesterday, so we're gonna now go to next thing, which we are on IGN, I think. Is there? Okay, there's a. Anyway. Wanted. Dead announced from X-Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden developers. What's this about? Guns or blades, you decide. Publisher 110 Industries and Soleil, a game development studio comprised of Team Ninja veterans who worked on both Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive franchise, has announced Wanted Dead, a new third-person fast-action game for PS5, Xbox Series X/S, and PC, set in a low-tech sci-fi version of Hong Kong that will allow you to master combat with both guns and melee weapons. The Team Cities Bayonetta and Devil May Cry as inspirations. Wanted Dead also includes an in-depth investigation side where players must analyze evidence and dive into real police work. Kind of sounds like it could be interesting, maybe. Key members of the team include former Team Ninja employees that left Tecmo, with Team Ninja boss Tomonobu, I'm gonna butcher that name for sure, Ikajagi in 2008. All senior developers that worked on Ninja Gaiden, and is it Ninja Gaiden or Gaiden? I could go Gaiden. Everybody calls it something different. Either Gaiden or Gaiden usually. And Ninja Gaiden 2, DOA, DOA 2, and Extreme Beach Volleyball, including producer Yoshifuru Okamoto, director Hiroki Matsui, and lead planner Natsuki Tsurugi. Again, I butchered that name for sure. See the uncensored Wanted Dead announcement trailer above and the first several screenshots below. We'll just look at the screenshots first. Okay. Alright. So that. And we'll watch this trailer, I think. Let's see. Oh, it's going to ask me how old I am. Oh, do you want to know how old I am? 41.
His calculations are correct. The Empire is dying.
You can't save yourselves, but you can save humanity's story.
Okay, oh, that was not the game. Where's the game? That's not the game. Or was that the game? I don't know. Play.
Synthetic, and opt instead for reliance on orthodox substitutes. Synthetic workforce will continue to be used as a convenient supplement.
Everyone, 120, time for your appointment. Lieutenant Stone, we hope you enjoy the accommodation. This is your ticket out of here. I know that your schedule is super busy these days, but maybe you'd care to listen.
Well, it looks alright. It looks like a standard beat 'em up, but then with gunplay too. That's kind of interesting, actually. Cool. 2022. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that game. That looks actually kind of cool. I like that it's like a standard like beat 'em up looks like with swords, and then yeah, you switch. You can do guns too. Wow, that looks interesting. Okay, what's next? New Shin Megami Tensei 5 gameplay features an angry ogre boss Tokyo Game Show 2021. Okay, I don't know much about any of this stuff. I know I've heard of it, but I don't know much about Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, I don't know much about the whole series, so I'm just gonna quickly scroll. I'll slowly scroll through this for you can read it. But I don't know much, and I don't know if I'll be we'll watch the trailer, but yeah, we'll do that.
His calculations are correct.
Advertisement first.
The Empire
again.
is dying.
You can't save yourselves, but you can save humanity's story.
But I'm always open to trying new things, so let's see what this is about.
見えたか。そう。それがマガツヒの結晶だ。マガツヒは我らにとっても力となる。
Okay, it's all in Japanese.
見かけたら近づき、エネルギーとするといい。
I don't know. Looks like I guess it's some kind of RPG, probably adventure RPG. And I can't read Japanese, so we'll just skip ahead here and see if yeah, like an adventure. It looks like it could be good, actually. I don't know if it's coming to our side of the world. Okay, so due for Japanese release November 11th, 2021. So I don't know if it's coming here or not. It sounds like it's just going to Japan anyway. No word about it coming stateside or North America at all. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that game. It looks interesting. But if it comes to North America, maybe I'll give it a shot. Again, if you guys know anything about that game, please let me know more in the chat here. Okay, Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins. Yeah, okay, I know about this a bit. Discuss changes made based on player feedback. Okay, cool. I am looking forward to playing this game. I'm just gonna watch the trailer here.
His calculations are correct.
Another ad.
The Empire is dying.
You can't save yourselves, but you can save humanity's story.
Yeah, a lot of
If
people.
you're able to look past all the chaos memes, which I know might be a tall order,
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin is actually shaping up to be a very promising looking action Souls-like spin on the Final Fantasy franchise. I thought this when I played the first demo back in June, and after playing through a second demo that is now publicly available on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, I'm even more intrigued by its inventive combat. It combines the typical Team Ninja style of fast, smooth, and reflex-driven action with a JRPG job system and other quintessential Final Fantasy tropes. For those that didn't get a chance to check out the first limited time demo, Stranger of Paradise is a loot-driven action Souls-like where you...
Okay, enough of that. I don't want to get a copyright claim. But that looks cool. I do love Final Fantasy games, so I'm looking forward to that. And I know it's a different kind of Final Fantasy game, and yeah, so that will probably be played on my channel for sure once that comes out, which is soon, I think. What was the date on that actually? I think it's next year. Is it next year or near the end of this year? I'm not sure now. What does it say? Yeah. That's right. So it's a part of the 35th anniversary, which will be in 2022. That's right. Alright, now, what's on the... We just did IGN, let's go back. What's the next channel to look at? Nintendo, just check out if they have any... they don't have anything new on their thing here. The Verge, what are they saying? Do they have... Where's... Sorry, gaming... Video games. Let's make sure we're in the right section. Now, there's nothing new. The latest is from yesterday, so we'll go back. And Nintendo Life. Let's see what's new here. Nothing new here. Oh wait. Yesterday, yeah. Is there anything? Yeah, this is all you. Wait. Okay, it's not in order. That's why. Let me see here. Why is this not in order? Because there's 3 hours ago. Feature Nintendo Life eShop selects. What's that about? I agree. September 21. What are these? Some deals. September was another cracking month for new releases on Nintendo Switch eShop, with plenty of new offerings that are worthy of your time. These awards aim to celebrate the best of Nintendo's digital store, giving some love and attention to the games that could so easily be missed in Nintendo Switch's ever-growing library. So let's get started, and here are the best eShop games of September 21. Okay, cool. And these are honorable mentions, and number 3 is Forgotten City Cloud version. Okay, cool. Number 2, Eastward. Number 1, Castlevania Advance Collection. I actually want to get that game soon, sometime, not, I don't know when, but I want to get it. Then I can play it on the channel as well. Alright, that's cool. Forgotten City Cloud version. Oh, we were looking at that. It's just more of a review of it. I don't know much about this game though. Let's get the elephant in the room out of here before we begin. At this point in the year, the cloud version suffix is nothing new, and neither are the criticisms. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried cloud version games, but other than on like Xbox Game Pass, those cloud gaming that way, and here in Ontario, Canada, anyway, like I've had mixed results of playing. Like, it's cloud gaming is like, I don't know, it still needs some work around here anyway. It's our internet's not fast enough, I don't think, or they don't have enough servers, one or the other. Our internet, my internet is pretty quick, so it's probably they don't have enough servers yet. Anyway, so enough about that. I don't know much about it. If you guys want to know more about that, let me know. Koei Tecmo officially announces Atelier Sophie 2 arriving on Switch next February. I don't know anything about this one, actually. Let's watch the trailer.
Sophie, あまり急ぐと転びますよ。 から私がプラフタですって。
I'll pause that here again. I don't want copyright claims or anything, so I'll just play a bit of the trailer, actually. And that looks alright. That looks different. I don't usually play those kind of games, but it does look good. I might check it out. If you guys would like to see that game, please let me know. And when that comes out, maybe we can try it on the channel. And now, what? Now 5 hours ago. See, we got it all over the place. L plus R remote not working properly in Mario Kart 8. Really? What's the L plus R remote? I don't know anything about it. Okay. Oh, the L and R remote. Okay, I get it now. Never mind. I thought it was a new kind of remote for the Switch or something. I don't know. Twitter encourages fans to let their imaginations run wild before the final fighter reveal. Okay, and we're gonna go back. And now we're on to Game Rant. Is there anything? There's lots here. AMD CEO says shortages should ease halfway into the year. Really? They say that now? Well, that's different. I've heard like it could go into 2023, but if they're saying the state of AMD and Nvidia availability is still raging on with no end in sight, but Lisa Su believes there will be some good news sometime in 2022. As it stands, getting hold of any new AMD or Nvidia tech or just outright buying a new gen console is seemingly impossible without paying exorbitant prices. With China introducing power restrictions, the GPU shortage crisis could continue to rage on for a while longer. It seems as though for every piece of good news that emerges, there is another account which seemingly says the opposite. Sometimes information is nothing more than speculation. Other times it comes from an insider who remains anonymous. However, the CEO of AMD has now stepped forward to give her opinion on the situation. Well, I'll tell you, I know I just ended my job in a factory where I was working for 9 years to do this YouTube for full time, and we were doing automotive. And yeah, from what I can see, I don't think that it's going to end in 2022. I don't know. I'm hearing lots of things. It's going to be till at least 2023. So I don't know what. Let's see what she said though. In a report on CNN website, Lisa Su, who became the president of AMD in 2014, has spoken about global chip shortages that are causing havoc in the tech world. Su believes that things will likely become less severe in the second half of 2022. She went on to say that the market at the beginning of next year will still be tight, adding that things have been different due to the pandemic. Companies like AMD have experienced ups and downs in the past. Anyway, we'll go on to the next thing. I already know, like, okay, yeah, you can read that if you want, but I'm going on. What else here? Guardians of the Galaxy trailer shows exploration choice system and more. Okay. Watch a bit of this. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy was officially revealed at E3 this year and is developed by Eidos Montreal, the studio known for Deus Ex and the latest entry in the Tomb Raider series. While the original trailer for the game did have some rough edges, subsequent showings have been well received by fans. This new trailer is further proof that Guardians of the Galaxy should not be ignored in this packed month. Square Enix has released a new trailer for Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy that focused on exploration with also highlighting some other key features. Guardians of the Galaxy accompanies Far Cry 6 and Metroid Dread as some of the most exciting games that are coming out later this month. I'm looking forward to Metroid Dread. I'm hoping to be able to buy that next week. I'm trying to. Okay, let's watch the trailer. Where's the trailer? Do they not have the trailer? Yeah, there we go. Here's the trailer. Let's watch the trailer, part of it.
Hi, I'm Patrick Fortier, Senior Gameplay Director in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at some of the things you can do in leading the Guardians outside of combat. The Milano's your home. Walk around its many rooms to get more familiar with the Guardians. Pay attention and you'll even come across a few surprises.
You ain't chewing through any more of my shit. Shoo! Block off!
As the story unfolds, you're going to discover many exotic planets and iconic Marvel locations. Just like in combat, using the Guardians will be key to overcoming and...
Cool. Looks good. I don't want to play too much of it though. Again, Ark Survival Evolved. Everything you need to know about Voidworms. What? Voidworms? These mechanical dragons are arguably one of the coolest creatures in Ark Survival Evolved. Here's what you need to know about them. I didn't know they had that kind of thing in that game. I haven't played that game much either. I could get it on the Xbox Series X or the Switch, I think. I'd rather play it on the Xbox Series X though. Sorry, I'm not gonna just look at the pictures here a bit and scroll through to see if there's any video. Interesting. They look cool. They look cool. What's next? I don't know much about this game yet either, but Back for Blood. Won't break the bank. Okay, so with Turtle Rock's Left 4 Dead spiritual successor Back for Blood almost out, the studio announces the PC specs, which don't seem that demanding. Well, that's good. So more people can play it then. That's good. Glad they are doing that with games sometimes. Like, some people do that. Some of the companies are doing that with games. Let's see what this even looks like. You hover around on this thing. Oh, that looks like from like, looks like a thing from like Star Wars or whatever. Okay. Interesting. Next. Amazon. Amazon begins crackdown on New World AFK players to help server queue issues. Yeah, they were having problems with the servers being overwhelmed by people, too many people playing the game. I don't know much about the game either, but I heard about that. After a number of delays, Amazon's newest MMO, New World, finally launched this past week and has already proven to be a hit with players. In fact, New World is so popular that various servers are struggling to keep up. Yeah, that's what I heard already. Resulting in lengthy queue times just to get in and play. Amazon continues to try to rectify the situation, offering free server transfers to New Worlds just bought online, but there still remains work to be done in order to fully solve the queue issues. Unfortunately, the problem is being made worse by some people looking to circumvent New World's ability to log out those who have gone AFK or away from keyboard. In most online games, going idle will trigger the game to log the player out in order to make room for new players to enter. To get around this, players who need to leave the keyboard find a way to keep the character active, typically by performing small movements to keep their session considered active. Well, that's shitty for other people that want to play. Interesting. Next. Pokemon. Everything you need to know about type effectiveness. I don't know much about Pokemon either. A little bit. I like Pokemon a bit, but it's like I don't know too much. I've played a bit of Pokemon Sword and Shield. The term refers to when attacker uses a move that does ×2 damage against the defending Pokemon as a result of type effectiveness. Okay. For example, Aglish Slash using the bug type move Fury Cutter on grass type Cauliflower will land a super effective hit. Okay. Next. Deathloop. Best way to kill Fia. Fia is likely the most unbalanced and dangerous visionaries in Deathloop. Here's how to take her out and destroying the entire island. I don't want to know that yet. I don't want to know I don't want to know tricks right now. Yeah. Okay, so next, let's go back and we'll go to PC Gamer. What's new in the PC gaming world? The creator of Ethereum got into crypto because Blizzard nerfed his character. Okay, I don't care about that. Full New World servers will no longer allow character creation, really? Nothing here that interests me or that we haven't already heard about. Back. And what about pure Xbox? Okay, this is what I want to see. What's leaving Game Pass soon? Goner 2 on October 15th. Goner 2, Heave Ho, and Katana Zero, and Scourgebringer, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, and the Swords of Ditto, Mormo's Curse. I might want to try some of these games actually before they go. See if I would like to play more of them. Like I'm thinking Tales of Vesperia. I would like to check that for sure. I don't know some of these other ones, but I'll check that out later. And Konami apologizes for eFootball problems, promises improvements. I'm not big into the sports games, so whatever. It's okay if you guys are, I just not into that. Microsoft Rewards earns 500 easy points with the new Shocktober Xbox Challenge. Ooh, what's that about? I would like to get that. 500 points for just for just a few minutes of work. Okay, so what do you have to... So it says here, activate the punch card by clicking on punch number, blah blah blah. Resident Evil 7. Okay, what's it saying? So it's Microsoft Rewards time. You might have noticed yesterday that another new punch card went live on Microsoft Rewards app on Xbox, and it's a fantastic way to get 500 easy points for just a few minutes of work. As you can see from the image above, the first need to activate Shocktober punch card on the app and get just one achievement from any of the listed games. Here are a few suggestions from Microsoft Reddit community on how to complete quickly. Okay, so what are the games? Dead by Daylight, Resident Evil 7, Alien Isolation, A Plague Tale, Hello Neighbor, Limbo, Undertale, Dead Space 3, Plants vs. Zombies, Battle for Neighborville, Cosmetic Quest 2, okay, or Costume Quest 2, sorry. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. And what's now? I think that is it for today. Well, that's it for today's news. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.